And we good. We live, baby.
Again, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to another week of COVID restriction bully season. You know what I mean? Gotta be safe and sorry, but me and G back is bully. And we got a special guest in the building, you know what I mean? DJ B Stone, baby. How you feeling this week, man?
Woo! Just in case nobody knows me, I go by the name of DJ B Storm from the East Coast to the West Coast, down to the South. Yes. What's going on, guys?
This is
Hey,
dope
it's good, man.
because it's like a DJ interviewing a DJ.
I love it.
All right,
I
bro.
told we gotta get more DJs on here, man.
I mean, like it's a I'm gonna tell you the truth, I take ample pride. Well, I respect the pride that you're having your work just to start this off, but I respect because I've tried to DJ just to play with it. And it's like the way my mind, the stress that puts on my mind of what song to play next, I forget all songs when it's time to do that. So just for you to have the gift to know what play next, what I'm coming next, what's doing this, and to do it fluently, it's an amazing. So I'm like I just let you know I respect the pride you do. I don't take that easily because now people think you can just grab a laptop, play a couple songs, and then you DJing, and that's not like. Don't forget, G been teaching me the BMIs and now you got to play like this.
BPMs.
Yeah, the BPMs and all that shit. And I'd be like, what? I'm like, no, what, G, you handle all that. I just tell you what songs I like, and you wind up flipping them shits in. So like, just tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
All right, so check this out. I was born in Florida, came over here when I was 6, raised in the Bronx since. I I originally started DJing at how old was I? I was like 13. Um my uncle, he would have played music in his studio. He had a studio. I was living there with my mom, and I was living in his studio. So I would go to sleep to him playing music. But this is like the big speakers, the whole everything.
Ooh, the Yamahas.
Everything.
Mhm.
So I fell asleep to him playing freestyle and stuff like that. Then one day he was like, listen, like, are you down? I was like, yeah. And then he just got me a controller. And then I just ever since then I started rocking. Yeah, bro. But but all right, so I started at 13. I was doing it in high school for a couple years, then I stopped. I stopped because like my music got messed up on my computer.
Mhm.
I kind of gave up. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna do it. Cause no lie, this DJ shit is tough. Like
I,
this is a crazy sport.
It's tough, man.
Tough.
It's tough.
So after doing other things like working as an EMT, working at another job, I started to realize what I want to do and what I don't want to do. So then recently, back in 2020, January, that's when I got back onto it. My boy was going to Syracuse University and he was like, yo, just come up, DJ at all these frat parties. And then boom, that's how I got back on it.
you
And
know, the
there's no
crazy part
going,
about it is when you love something, if you love it, you're gonna find your way back to it. It's nothing you can. It's nothing like you can't stay away for too long.
yeah.
So how was it DJing the frat party? G got a little DJing college parties. I've been to it, but from your aspect, because as a partier and then as the person that controls the party, you view the party totally different. So how like when you're DJing, how do you view the party when you DJing? Like how do you know what move when to switch? Like how does that go? Like I'm picking a DJ brain now. I want to know how does it go?
I bet. So for these parties in college, all they want to do is get lit and listen to music. Your mixing can be kind of whack, whatever. All they want to do is get lit and listen to music. And the vibe that I seen was that they want to listen to reggae, dancehall, get that that freaky, sneaky stuff in. So that's what I'll play: dancehall, hip hop, and I feel like it was much easier DJing up there than down here. I feel like everybody down here is more like judgmental, always got something to say. Up there, it's more like everybody's just willing to have a good time. Boom.
This is okay. So how do you handle somebody walking up to the DJ booth, asking you, yo, play this song? Like how do you handle? Because like, do you pay them no attention, or do you like, does it fuck up your vibe, or do like how does that work?
Oh, it depends, man. Like if they tell me like, yo, change this, look at the crowd. All right, I'll take that note. I'll change it. But if the crowd is rocking, but this person comes over here and is like, put that song on, I'm not really gonna listen to that person, especially if I have the crowd rocking. Understand what I'm saying? So it's like 30 against one.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
okay, I see. So you mostly go off the vibe of the party, depending on how you going with.
exactly. Yeah.
So do you only do hip hop parties, or have you like done a rave? Would you do a rave?
So what I like is hip hop and EDM. Um, like I like all genres, but my main thing is hip hop and EDM. Most of my parties, I would say like hip hop, Latin pop, reggae, freestyle, throwback reggaeton, Spanish trap, hip hop trap. Yeah, that type of vibe.
How,
That's
like
good. That's a good like wide variety of music too.
Yeah, bro.
so as a DJ, how many songs do you actually have collected on your laptop?
To
Oh,
be
what's the
honest,
number?
I'm not exactly sure. I know I do know that I have a little bit, but on my hard drive I have thousands, thousands. But that's because the next computer I get, I need a get a larger one with more storage. Cause this one I got is like the second one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you said your laptop messed up.
yeah. So I just have everything in my hard drive. It's a 1 terabyte.
So when it comes to DJing, because most of the DJs I know, they're actually into producing as well. Like they usually just gradually guide their way into producing because they hear music differently than what most people like. You intake music differently. Like people that write music, people that rap music, people that sing. I think everybody takes music differently. Even me just talking to G. Like G listens to music totally different than when I listen to music. Like
Yeah.
he just listens to stuff totally differently. So he's gradually been getting into producing. Like, do you see that? Have you already gotten into it? Do you see that as you getting into it, or how does that work?
Yeah, so I was actually just speaking to G about this, and what I want to do, I want to work on EDM beats. EDM is electric dance music. It's not hip hop. I feel like usually the people around me are doing hip hop. Hip hop is cool. I love hip hop, but growing up, I had more of a passion for like house music, electric music, that type of vibe.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's like tell you the truth. Okay, so I would be a baby of I love hip hop. Absolutely love hip hop. But my heart is in old 70s music like Temptations, the Spinners, Smokey, like the old Motown music is where literally like the soul. I absolutely love jazz. People may not even know about me. Like I absolutely
Bro, I
love
actually like jazz too. And for these different genres, like I'll just type in Google like different jazz artists. Like I would try
Hmm.
to get to know a little bit of each thing. Because I feel like the more you know about, like the more you're available to different genres, you'll just be better equipped for different situations. You
I
know what I
think
mean?
I think music is repetitive. Like if even if we hear all the samples and all the music going over, you can find some type of relation to something back in the day that has some type of relation. Even though you be like, I heard this before.
It's all being recycled. It's
Yeah,
all being recycled.
yeah,
But
Yeah,
they say like they don't reinvent the wheel. Like like you can't reinvent the wheel. Like music, there's a certain like type of sound people like, and what you're doing like as a producer and as a DJ, you're just putting your your personality into it. You're putting your spin on it.
yeah. Which is it's dope. I like it. That's why it's I think it's ill. Like I know DJing is difficult.
bro, music brings people together.
I can't live without music. I haven't. I don't think I've spent a day of my life without listening to music.
Yeah, and it's so crazy that like I feel like music, right? I mean, it always been real competitive, but coming from New York City, yo, like so competitive when it comes to DJs, different artists. So it's like you gotta ask yourself, like, what am I gonna do different since to like stand out from everybody else?
Yeah.
like what am I gonna work on that everybody else is not working on? Like that's what I think to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like there's a lot of DJs out there that aren't on the mic. They could be on the mic, but I feel like DJs are like fast on the mic. Sometimes it's good to like slow it down and like really talk to the crowd. Like, what's up? Like, how's everybody doing today? Drop it. Douche. How's your
Yeah, you got to
Tuesday
be
going?
MC. Got to be the
Yeah,
MC too.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
and
So
crazy thing about it is like when I watch G DJ, G's not DJing for us. He's literally DJing for himself. He's like he's in his own he's in his own zone. It's fire. Like he's going off, but he's literally in his own zone. He's doing his thing. He's flipping back and forth. But I can see it's a difference because you like you say in New York, everybody like you can have a million DJs.
yo,
But
there's
how
so many
many
different
but how
DJs.
many how many DJs do you actually have? Like there's it like I think because you have a lot of frauds. It's in the mix. It's no in everything that you want to do. There's frauds in all the mix. Not saying they're a fraud, but they totally don't take it serious. They don't perfect their craft.
Hmm.
Because now everything is easy. Don't forget before when you had turntables, when you was a turntable DJ, you didn't see 1,000, a million
It was
turntables.
like 7.
It was like because it took a craft to do it. Now we in the age you can wake up and say I want to. You can wake up and be like I want to do an artist. I want to be an artist. I want to make beats. You can go on your phone and literally download an app and try to become like make beats and make DJs. And that's per se like if you don't take it serious, you're just over flooding the market for people that actually do take it serious.
Oh, that ass. Shit, bro.
Yo, I was always like, yo, Storm. I was like, because people be like, yo, I can DJ, I can do this. But the problem is like people know like 40 good songs, but I'm like a party is 4 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours long. Are you
Yeah,
gonna play those same 40 songs like 15 times? You gotta know how to fill out a party
and
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 how
that,
to keep everyone like
yo,
there. You gotta keep everyone in that
the crazy,
space, in
the
that
crazy
mood.
part, the crazy part. I've been to mad parties. I've been to so many parties, and I've watched the first DJ comes on, he'll play his songs. The second DJ wound up playing the same fucking songs he played. The third DJ wanted to play the same fucking songs he played, and I'm like, everybody played the same fucking songs over and over again.
yeah, that's tough, man. Like recently, I was at a party a couple weeks ago. And I was just there chilling. Two other DJs came, and that DJ played a certain amount of songs. Other DJ played a certain amount of songs, but some were the same. So in my head, I was like, yeah, like I feel like we just got to switch it up.
Yeah, play some shit.
Yeah, and
Like
like I'm glad like you just told me that, bro.
like play some shit I ain't hearing next. Like he just
Buy
cracked
me a
my
drink by
head.
T Pain.
Yo, son, like news crazy. I don't remember last time I
Oh,
heard that in
the
the party.
shorties. Mm.
Like
The
nigga,
drink.
like GB. Listen, GB doing some mixes or some flips. I'd be like, I've never heard that flip before in my life. And that's what makes it fun because you never heard this shit in your life. Usually they
Hmm.
start to play the same shit. Like, all right, I heard that one. Like the
Yeah,
mix.
yo, there's this one mix I like doing. I go from party in the USA to a Jay-Z track.
Yeah,
Like when she say and the Jay-Z song was on, I just looped that part and like the BPM's like it's like 95 and you got all of them Jay-Z tracks between like around that BPM,
Oh,
bringing any
perfect.
any one of them.
and look,
Perfect.
that's just crazy. The crazy part is you'll hear DJ play a mix that you fucking heard on the radio. You be like, this ain't yours. This ain't like so originality is huge. So we heard some of your mixes. They're original. If anybody don't know, they're original mixes. So we definitely appreciate like even when you're talking about it, it's a thought process behind it. You're just not coming up pressing play on the fucking song.
Yeah, nah. Like some of the mixes that I did, I incorporated what I liked when I was younger. So on my crate, I have theme songs. Want to be like SpongeBob, shit like that. So depending on the vibe, I'll put that certain theme. into that.
Yeah, but that the creativity, you gotta be different. You gotta be
Gotta be
like
different.
you
Yeah.
creativity.
I got a crate like that too. It's like just straight. I got the what's the name? The That's So Raven theme song, the all that. That's why I get the Fresh Prince theme song, like all my 90s,
Ooh,
them
Formula
90s
One.
theme songs, one on one, all them 90s theme songs. I'm like, yo,
Because
one day, I don't know when I'm gonna drop this, but I got it. I got it. I got it locked and loaded.
like the DJ has a very like you are in charge of the whole vibe of the party. If
You
the
take
DJ
control.
is off, the whole party be wet. Now, I mean,
Yo.
I don't know what's worse than a DJ you DJing and they ain't seen anybody standing around.
Oh, bro. When I see that shit happens a couple times, I'm like, all right, time to switch. Time to switch. Like,
Oh yeah. Like, so what do you do? Cause I got some DJ questions for you.
yeah.
First, I want to know how your first gig went, and what was you using?
Like my first gig was in a baby shower. It's like I think it was like a baby shower. It was in the Bronx. My other boy was DJing. His name was DJ No Doubt. He invited me over. We just had a mixer and one piece of the controller, and I was just messing with it. It was definitely tough. It was definitely
It's
tough.
tough.
Yeah, so just get that.
Yo,
You
I gotta
know,
tell you, I gotta tell you about mine, man. I don't think I told Pop this either. Like my first gig, I had an M2 mixer. I don't know. No, it's not an M2. It was an M4. It was like Google that for the people watching it. A Newmark M4 mixer.
yeah.
Only 2 channels. No turntables. No sides. No disc or nothing. I had that. I had a little PC. It was about as big as this iPad right here. And I had a guitar amp. It was a house party. I had like 20 songs.
House parties
Oh,
be the best.
20 songs. Check you
Like
out,
20
man.
songs. I was like, yo, I'm gonna rock this. I'm gonna figure it out.
House parties be the best. I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly, that was when I was in college, like that was like a lot of the stuff. The college really spoils you. Like you notice with because all they want to do is have fun. Like no one's really, they come in drunk anyway. Like
Yep.
they're
Easy,
already
bro. So much easier.
so much easier. So that when you get into the city, it's like, whoa, what you mean? Like, what you mean you don't want to hear this? Like everybody wants to hear this.
You're like, what? Hold up. I'm lit.
Bro, I just recently came back from Texas about like a month ago.
How was it over there?
Rocking. Clubs are open, lounges. Nobody's wearing a mask inside the club. The cops are inside the club. People are smoking inside. Bro, crazy.
So, gee, we may have to take a Texas trip, man.
Bro, you guys
Yo,
go there.
I know someone who just moved to Texas too.
I mean, hit the turkey hut.
And this was Houston.
Houston, yeah. I know they open. Houston opened up in like July.
Word?
Like they was closed maybe for like 4 or 5 months. They was just like, nah, we open now.
Yeah.
And we over here quarantined forever.
Yeah,
like,
New York City about to go back under.
Yeah. So as in like bookings now, are you going out of town? Are you catching more bookings out of town? Are you doing it in town? Because I know in town is different.
Right now, I haven't like recently got no bookings. Probably like a couple weeks ago, I had one, but I'm trying to find agents like outside of the New York State area. So I'm trying to contact people like in Florida, Houston, try to figure out some sort of business. Like they could take 15 or 10% of what I get paid that night. You know what I'm saying? Like if people work together, everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
so
always,
I'm willing to like share and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. See, that's always that's the goal and the plan that we always try to do. You know what I mean? You got to build together because no one makes it by themselves.
bro, nobody.
It's hard, man.
I don't
It's
care
hard.
how big,
Anybody tell you they made it by themselves, they are lying.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely not happening.
and they'll still lie to you and say you didn't do it.
Yeah, bro. Also went down to Cali in the summer. I went while everything was closed and before everything was closed. Both times, great time. But the vibe out there is so different.
So like, what type of music? What type of music you playing out there?
Like it's more like like pop music. So I would say like YG and like Justin Bieber, like that type of.
Hey,
that's a weird mix.
Yeah.
YG and Justin.
It sounds fire. I mean,
It's also that, man.
now I mean you play Justin Bieber, then you go into some snitch bitch. I don't know how you gonna mix that shit, but I love to hear that mix. Know what I mean?
But the next spot I want to hit, ATL.
Yo, ATL is fire. ATL is fire, man.
ATL is always jumping.
ATL one of those places. ATL one of those places that they never close. You never got to worry about them closing.
Right now they got the biggest artists out there. Little
that's
Baby.
where that's like the black capital of the US.
Everything
Atlanta.
Everything is flowing through Atlanta right now. Everything is flowing through Atlanta.
Yeah, man. And then like when I went down to Houston, bro, I went by myself for a week. I knew nobody. I didn't know anything. I just sat down, went on Google. I was like, clubs and lounges open. Just went out there, started knocking on doors. I got some rejections. I got some people just not answering at all. And then I got one yes. I got one yes from a spot called The Address. The Address is a spot where they host parties for like Young Jeezy, Trey Songz, 50. So that crowd is more like I would say like hip hop trap. Heavy though. Moneybag, City Girls, bro.
Yeah.
Fire.
Money bag.
And I love that shit too, bro.
I heard Memphis is popping too. I heard Memphis got a big buzz.
Word.
I heard Memphis and New Orleans.
I was checking out New Orleans as well.
Oh, I gotta check out. I gotta check out.
I heard but don't forget, got his own type of music as well.
Yo, if you guys are down, we could book an Airbnb. Flights are cheap. We split the Airbnb and we just go out there and work.
Look,
bro.
Yeah.
I'm down for a flight.
For New Orleans, yeah. I've never even been to New Orleans, so it would be my first time. I would love to go.
I'm actually down. I'm actually down for that. If we can actually book that and work on that, I'm literally down for trip.
Bet, bro. We can go a couple days from like a Thursday to a Monday. I don't know, but Airbnb will be much cheaper if we split it.
Yeah, I'm all UG. I'm down for the trip. Know what I mean? Get some gumbo while I'm down there. Know what I mean?
Fire.
Bring a whole tub back. Bring a whole tub. Sneak it through customs.
Straight through. Boom, 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 boom. So how you been dealing with how you been dealing with COVID? Because I heard you like, are you still an EMT?
So right now I'm working part time in a sneaker store. It's called Sneaker Bar in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm. I know that's that.
Yeah, I work there part time just to get some income in. I get that income, put it back into my brand. Boom, get some merch, whatever I need to do for the brand.
How has COVID been? Hopefully the family's healthy. Everybody's
healthy.
Yeah.
Nah, like everybody's good. It's annoying, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm thinking of getting the vaccine. I want things to open back up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if more people get the vaccine, things will open
there's a certain
up.
percentage.
What you think?
There's a certain percentage of people that need to get it in order for like things to open back up. Like we don't need everybody. We just need I forgot the percent. I don't know if it's 60 or 80%. Like we just need a certain percentage of the population to get it.
When it comes, I'm more of a wait and see type.
Okay.
Know what I mean? Only because
I'm first up in line. I'll take the first shot.
Only because I'm waiting to see
over here.
Like I'm waiting to see cause anything new. I never jump on anything. Like when it comes to movies, when it comes to music, when it comes to anything, I'm literally maybe the last person to jump onto it. Only because like we're in the age where everybody jumps on something, everybody says it's hot, everybody says do this. I'm such a fucking alien when it comes to shit. Like I'll wait till like you'll hear new artists popping out and everybody say this artist is hot. Like, okay, example, Moneybag Yo and Lil Baby. I lie to you not. I may have been 3 years late on Moneybag Yo and Lil Baby. On everybody, everybody, they on it. But then I'm listening to music, and I'm Moneybagg Yo song come on. I'm like, oh, this shit fire. Then I started going through all Moneybagg Yo shit, and then I'm like, Moneybagg Yo is my guy. Like I fuck with Moneybagg Yo hard body, but I'm always like that. So even I take that approach with anything. Excuse me. So even when it comes to the vaccine, my thing is just to wait and see. Now I mean, wait and see if everybody turned into zombies. If it's Resident Evil, if everything is cool, then now I mean everything is cool because you really don't know because it's three, four, it's three different vaccines. One's a two-parter, one's a three-parter, one's you just take one shot. Like I know all the details of it, but I'm just more of a wait and see. You know what I mean? Because I didn't catch COVID. I get tested regularly because of my job and everything else. So I get tested regularly. Last time, me my nose bleeding, fucking nose bleeding shit. You want to do all that, but like I didn't catch it. Thank God, knock on wood, don't catch it. So it's more of a like I say, it's a wait and see. I haven't caught it. I take it seriously. Like I wear my mask. I don't put nobody else in jeopardy because you know I wear my mask. Don't put in hand sanitizer and make sure I keep my distance. Go to the grocery store. I sanitize this. I sanitize that. I do everything. Make sure like I do my part to make sure. Even though I get tested and say I'm negative, I still do my part to make sure everyone else is just because you don't know who I can affect. I can affect somebody that fucking has kids at home, has some old like taking care of somebody. So I never do it like that. So since I haven't caught it, I'm more of a wait and see type of stage. The quarantine has been annoying to me, but now it's like quarantine is fucking regular. Like it's been
No.
This is it. You got to just accept it now.
it's so crazy that it's like I'm okay, world is closed, ain't shit opening. The shit like I'm like the shit is like regular routine. Don't forget we're coming up on a year. We've been for the most part shut the fuck down.
Oh, bro, it's so crazy. Like I've been checking up on history. The last time something like this happened was like during the Great Depression. Market crash. There was some sort of disease out at the time. Alcohol was banned. Past 100 years, 2020,
I'm
clubs are
back.
illegal. We got COVID,
Like
market
you said,
crash.
listen, the wheel ain't reinvented. Shit just recycles and start over again.
That's
Bro,
why here's a gem. Getting the stocks now. You
yeah.
see, everybody who bought some GameStop stocks,
Bro, everybody's talking about this.
So I'm gonna tell you,
Everybody's in stocks now.
listen, I'm gonna tell you,
because who knows why? Because everything cheap.
I'm gonna tell you this, G.
Everything cheap now.
Low key, tell you this, real shit. This is exactly how this happened. I was on last year when the PS5 Xbox was about to drop. I bought Walmart stocks. I bought some Walmart, GameStop, Sony, uh, Target, Best Buy, only because I know just typical PS5 drop, their sales is gonna go through the fucking roof. Especially when in the quarantine, everybody's gonna want it because it's just gonna go through the fucking roof. I totally forget I have GameStop stocks. Got a nice solid amount of GameStop stocks. Totally forget about it. I see the shit. Everybody's like, GameStop shut up. Don't forget, last year GameStop was $5 a stock. It was five. It was $5 a share.
Yeah.
$5 a share. I bought 100, $200 worth, just gradually every 2 weeks, 20 here, 20 there, 20 there, just racking up, doing
Damn,
it.
word? Shit, good shit.
I go this week, shit shoot up, boom. Oh, hold up, that's a good amount of change just now.
Yeah.
Damn, mother, god damn it.
I cash out only because I cashed out only because it's like it's GameStop. Like stocks is literally like Wall Street make it seems like they're so fucking intelligent and everybody else around them is just so fucking minuscule and they thinking. But it's common fucking sense. We all know GameStop is not gonna be that high for that long.
It's on me a little bit.
What goes up must come down, and what must come down must go up. So.
Exactly. So when it go up, and I see I made a good chunk of change, and I think it's at its peak. Snatch it out. Snatch it out. Bought two more things of game stocks at like 3 and change. So I got two things in stock. So if it drops, I'm technically not at a loss because I already yanked out what I thought it was yanked out. You know what I'm saying about?
Yeah.
So, like stocks is a long game. It's not a short game. Stocks is long. It's a long thought out game. Like you got to be in it to play chess. That's how that shit typically works. Everybody's in stock because we're all sitting home.
Honestly, I literally just got into stocks this week. I didn't know any about this stuff until I started doing like my research and everything. I'm like, oh damn, if I would have started 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. But look, but you see how simple it is though.
Yeah.
It's not difficult at all. All you gotta do is watch what's happening into the world. Think about it. Technology is big. So technology stocks is gonna go up. When it comes to cars,
Healthcare is always gonna go up too.
yeah. You get what I'm saying? And like everything. Even when it goes into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is great, but the problem that I would per se I would warn people about Bitcoin, the moment something comes and starts to rival the American dollar, something bad is gonna happen to it.
I don't know when that's gonna happen, but
It's just, even if we go through history, once something starts to rival the American dollar, typically, so like invest into it, but you just watch the simple shit. Know what I mean? The vaccines coming out. Why do you think all these people started buying all these fucking these medical Johnson and Johnson, all these extras medical fucking stocks?
yeah,
Why? They dropping a vaccine, they gotta shoot up. People gotta take the.
people
It's
make
look,
money off of that.
it's always money. Look, you hear, oh, there's a new cancer, something you can take for cancer. Find out who's in charge of it, what company got it. Look at the stock. So it's like they try to complicate the shit, but it ain't that complicated. That shit is absolutely like, this shit is simple. Like, you know what you like, you know what you don't like, you know what's popping. Like we as the community, we control the stocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What you switch, like what you don't know. Like, if we stop buying shit, if we all say together, you know what, everybody chip into this business stock right here, small business stock, only buy here. You gonna make your own money because that stock is gonna shoot up because you're invested in that company.
yep.
That's why they call it public. Public is a public traded company.
Nah, that's facts.
So
That's facts. It is simple. It's that simple.
it's literally that simple. So when people look into stocks, don't have them. It ain't confusing. Watch the market. Think about it. Okay, quarantine started happening, right? People start working at home. How many people would have thought to buy some Zoom stocks?
Zoom,
Who would
yeah.
have thought to buy Zoom stock, son?
You see exactly what I'm saying. Like, the iPhone's about to drop. Hold up. Let me look at the iPhone stock. iPhone is $125 a stock right now.
Damn,
It,
it went up, right?
it, it went up, but don't forget, last year before the iPhone dropped, it was $120 a stock.
Yeah,
Now it may be 200 and something dollars a stock, may even go up to $300 a stock.
yeah. I feel like those major technology companies like Microsoft, Apple, what else? What else? Like Tesla, like they're always gonna go up. Like they're the future. Understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like,
That's what, look, pay attention to these apps. When Instagram dropped, Instagram stocks, TikTok stocks.
Twitter, all that.
Some major technology company is gonna snatch up. Yo, I look, how many times you seen it? Facebook sold for 1 point something billion. Instagram sold for such and such billion. Twitter sold for such and such billion. Stock shot the fuck up. Now, if we'd invested that little $5, $10 in the stock, you could have made yourself $2,000, $3,000 real quick.
Mm-hmm.
true.
So it's just, if you want to get into stocks, just pay attention. You pay attention to the world. What is people intrigued in? What look, wait till the next app starts to bubble up. Look into the stock. Hold up, this app is getting a little.
Yo, what about Clubhouse? Let's get some Clubhouse
Clubhouse, I
stock.
need to get on that.
Listen, look,
Get some stock in Clubhouse.
even if you don't use Clubhouse, think about it. Who's gonna buy Clubhouse next?
That's right. Get it popping and have them let them sell. Watch the stock come
Who's
up.
gonna grab the rights to Clubhouse? We don't know. But if you got Clubhouse stocks, I don't even know if it's a public trading yet, but if you get it, jump on the market. Oh, Amazon bought Clubhouse, 500 mil.
Check
You
this
go-
out. I just want to say a few things before we finish. So my last project, I did it with a person by the
Oh
name of
yeah, hold
Santu.
wait, be strong before you got because we all about to we all about to finish soon. I was definitely about to ask you about. I want you to explain like the project the project you're about to explain right now and your YouTube channel.
All right, bet.
Go ahead.
The project was Santu. He is a graffiti artist that is known internationally. He's done work many different countries. The way I was able to work with him was through my father. My father does graffiti. My father has been doing graffiti with this guy, Sentu, for many years. So eventually I'm like, yo, let's somehow come together. Let's do something. And then boom, we ended up recording in his studio, dope ass studio. It's in the Bronx. It's like the section of the Bronx where it's like up and coming by like 138.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's around there. But definitely dope project. His art goes between 5K to 40K, different canvases. Yeah. And then you can also reach me at DJ B Storm TV on YouTube. Just type in DJ B Storm. I got different videos talking about music, my mixes, talking about when I went to Texas, just upcoming projects. Also have another upcoming project. I just recently came back from Barnes and Nobles. I went around and I asked everybody who's your favorite artist, different people, different vibes. Know what I'm saying? This is Barnes and Nobles in the city, West Side. It's not the Bronx. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Man, you go.
Yeah, some different replies.
But yo, all this information will definitely be like G will have all this on the bully season page. It's gonna be on my page, Instagram with steadily active, YouTube. All this information, you definitely need to hook up with DJ B Storm. Like Storm, like all this information gonna be there so you can contact him. Like we need to actually talk about that trip to New Orleans and
Yo,
possibly.
we're gonna do this again too. Like this is
But
we had to cut it short because this guy, this B Storm's a busy man. So he gotta hit the stool. He gotta get some work in. But that's the good thing about Zoom. We can always talk another time. You don't gotta come from the Bronx. I don't gotta come from Queens. We could we could chill right here.
fire. Definitely thanks for having me. If you guys have any questions or anything about like music, reading, self-improvement, let's just talk.
Definitely gonna hit you up. But this is part one.
But
Part one, facts.
Part one. So yo, Stone.